Hi, welcome to the Sawblade 666 YouTube channel. I'm Daniel Sawblade.
And I'm Cartoon Ryan.
Today we're going to take a look at the Modern Masters Volume 3 series published by Tomorrow's Publishing, featuring the artist Bruce Timm.
Yeah, one of my personal favorites.
Awesome, let's take a look at it. Bruce Timm.
Yeah, one of my personal favorites, man. He's a big influence on me.
Yeah, I know you're more of a fan than I am.
Yeah, big time.
He's real hit or miss with me. I can appreciate his skill. He's got a few pieces I like, I guess. Overall, though, I can't say that I'm a huge fan, but I appreciate his output, and it's no doubt has skill. I really think this cover is funny, though, because the girl's kind of in this weird, like, oh, will you two stop, or could you quit, or get over, and he's over here, basically fighting for his life or trying to save her, but she looks either bummed out or kind of like, you two stop.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's just funny to me.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that is kind of a solemn expression, right? I guess.
It's kind of funny.
But yeah, there's no doubt this guy's had a big impact on, just what he did with Batman, the animated series, changed the course of Batman. It really did add new dimensions of that character, and it also created, with the, Harley Quinn, for example, wasn't a character in the comics till after that show came out. So
yeah, it really spoke to a generation. I said, maybe if I had been younger, I probably would have been on board with it. But it I don't know. It didn't hit me. Although I do appreciate some design elements of it.
Yeah,
I like the Batmobile from that version of Batman.
Yeah,
quite a bit. It's really simple, but it's I don't know. I just like the design of that.
Yeah, I like what I love most about Bruce Timm is his callbacks to things that influenced him. He's real big on the Art Deco style, especially with Batman the animated series. They have that new cartoon coming out, I think in August, the Caped Crusader. I'm really excited about that.
Yes, it's really cool.
But I like the callbacks to it. I mean, his influences are, Jack Kirby, to name some, Frank Frazetta, all the standards that.
Oh, I love everything he's influenced by.
Yeah,
for
sure. Yeah. And so we're mainly just going to go through selected pages, but I really want to focus at the back of the book on the art gallery, just so you can see some of his paintings. I know those aren't focused on as much as the Batman stuff that he's done, but this guy's definitely a huge impact on my style. I mean, just looking on the left over here with this Batman, styled after the animated series. One of the things I love about Bruce Timm are his heavy lines. I love it. I love how everything's so stylized. Another thing I love about him is it's very cartoony, but it still works. The guy has done comics, since the 80s, and he did major publications like Fantastic Four and different things like that.
So he did do comics?
Yeah, he's done some comics, yeah. He did comics, and he also was in Filmation in the 80s, with forgot what all the shows he did. I mean, look at that, dude.
That's cool. I do like that.
I love the so the thing about Bruce Timm is he's real big into horror and pulp fiction stuff, pulp novels and magazines, and a lot of romance stuff, just stuff from the 50s and 60s when he grew up probably in the late 60s, I'd imagine. He was coming up as a kid, so he was around during the Silver Age of stuff.
Yeah.
So he got a good grasp. I mean, look at the Spider-Man. I love that shit. It's just so. I love the. You can see the heavy Kirby influence with a lot of what he does.
For me, and I'm a big Kirby fan.
Yeah.
I love Jack Kirby. But to me, if you just zero in on this leg, see that leg?
Yeah.
The way it's drawn and the rendering and these squiggly Kirby-esque lines.
Yeah.
For some reason, when someone else does that outside of Kirby himself, it to me, just me personally, it throws it off for me. The effect throws it off. This, though, however, man, this is blowing me away. Actually, this illustration or this drawing.
Yeah.
But that's just me, though. I don't know what it is about, because it's so specific to Kirby.
Yeah.
And he does put his own twist to it. I will say that.
Yeah.
But I guess I'm just vocalizing the parts of the work that I don't really care for. But I'm not saying it's not skilled.
I love it. I love it.
Draw.
I love the way. I love his style though, because it's so unique to him.
Except for
you can
Kirby.
see that's, and he does that on purpose. It's kind of a tribute to. I love that little Frankenstein down there.
That's
too.
really good. I like that.
But he obviously does it as a tribute to Kirby.
And there's several other artists that do that.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah, that's another good one. I'm not trying to do every page, but man, I'm flipping through here and seeing stuff I like. That Bride of Frankenstein over there is pretty badass too.
I would say out of everything with him, to me, is what I like is the craftsmanship of the actual line, more so than the drawing. The man can get a slick line.
Yeah, I love his line work. It's so thick and bold. I love thick lines. I like heavy weights on lines. It doesn't work on everything, but it works with his stuff.
Here's another thing I'm noticing. Usually when you center your composition, which is typically a no-no, he's really making it work here by the lighting and then just the strong black and white division of the page. Just the way that he's spotted his blacks here makes it work. And the figure work's really powerful. See, to me, this is really strong because yet you can see the Kirby influence, but it's still a little bit more of his own twist to it.
Yeah,
that's undeniably a Kirby hand.
Oh yeah, that's a Kirby hand all the way.
But this rendering here isn't, though.
No, not at all.
So I like that. I like when it's not so blatant. Me personally, it's just a personal thing.
Yeah. And then this is just kind of a glimpse into some of his early work from the 80s, Batman sketches from the 80s, and the Spider-Man one down here from the late 80s. If you look...
Looks like you got some chub on him.
Yeah. What's interesting, though, to me, especially with this Batman in here, if you look in here, you can kind of see where he's leaning towards what Batman became with the animated series. He's got the really big square jaw right there.
It was more present in another one we were looking at.
Yeah, and I think I'm going to have that come up next. But you can definitely see how much he loves Batman. You can just see it just with what he does, and I just love the way he draws Batman. And you can just see, though, like right there, that's a good example. That jawline, that's such an animated series jawline, but it's a little more round. But this is all stuff from the 80s.
These were samples, apparently.
Yeah. These were when he was really trying to break into stuff. And he was also, early on with Filmation.
They look like kid premiums, like the stuff you would get in packaging for... advertising for toys or something. Looks like advertising art. That's the one that I think we were looking at.
That's the one we were looking at earlier. This face over here. You can see like just with the eyes alone, that's definitely animated series style eyes. But you can see that's what it was melding into. Really cool stuff.
I just feel if they'd done it like this, I'd like it more.
Yeah.
Because I really like this better.
I think with the reason why though is because it's animation and they try to get,
simple.
Yeah, you don't want it super detailed on it. I just love this. And another thing that he did a great job on, it was him and Paul Dini and Eric. I butcher his last name. The other guy that helped create the series starts with his last name starts with an R. I know you guys, you nerds watching, know who I'm talking about, but they did a great job on reimagining characters. Like Mr. Freeze, he gave him a specific origin that wasn't really mentioned in the comics, and it kind of set the tone for Mr. Freeze from there on.
Yeah.
And I love his character designs. I love his use of black. I love the contrast.
This is almost a Magnolia.
Yeah,
type.
It really is.
Not so much in the way he drew the hands,
especially in here though, like right in here.
Yeah, it's just that use of that solid black is very Magnolia.
Yeah, I can just look at his stuff for hours. I love it. It's just a big influence on what I want to do, And then
I see it. I do see the influence.
Oh, big time, man! Like here's some Freakazoid stuff.
I never watched that.
It's funny.
Yeah,
funny stuff. But Superman over here. This is the animated series, Superman, and it's still done in that similar style to the the Batman. The animated series.
I didn't know they had a solo animated series.
It was awesome. Yeah, and they crossed over both shows. They did like a World's Finest and stuff, and then
I knew about, but I didn't know he had his own.
He had his own show. It was good. I still watch it on HBO. Or
did he
Max.
grow a mullet in it?
No.
Okay.
No
mullet era Superman.
I don't think he did. I still watch the anime series and Superman and all that stuff on Max.
Yeah.
Those were written very well. But that's what I was going to say. I love the big. It's almost like a super ripped up.
I think this is what bothered me. Like, look at that. The way that's done as a bar.
I kind of like it because it's cartoony. It's not
like straight and then two bumps.
That's what I kind of like about it. Is like there's like a straight line and then it's like contour. It's like this range of motion with the chest puffed
easy
out.
To draw, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But the face is, to me, more grounded in something that would look like a person versus these two lines and this one straight line for an arm.
The vibe I got from it was a souped up version of the Fleischer cartoons. The squinty eyes, the big. It's like
that was a little more anatomically correct.
Well, yeah, but I'm just saying, like it's kind of like a jacked up version of it.
Yeah, I guess I can kind of see it that way. Yeah.
And then this, I just love
however,
this.
Is completely different.
Yeah, I love this
than the other.
Yeah,
this style. This is more.
Yeah, it's like It's like a super stylized, like kind of Kirby-esque.
Way more distorted though.
I love that shit, man. I love that style. Like if I was doing comics, this is kind of how I would go for it. Yeah, big time.
Okay.
Yeah. I just love it. I love everything about that. I love the the action lines popping out. And let's see over here. Move this down.
No one can do it better than Kirby, though.
No, yeah, Kirby's a master. You can definitely see the influence, though.
This is a good composition.
Yeah, I love that. That's why I marked it. I was just like,
a good composition.
And then a Black Panther over here I thought was pretty cool, too.
It's pretty cool, too.
Yeah.
Colors would definitely be needed to separate that.
Oh, yeah, you have to. Yeah,
on that one, it's
especially right in here, too.
It almost doesn't work, but if you pop color in there, it would help it.
And let's see here. I just love this one.
There was another demon he did that looked really cool.
Yeah, I think it's coming up here in a minute. But yeah, this demon's so cool. I love that. I love, like I said before, I love the thick, super thick lines, man.
I love bold, thick lines.
Yeah, I really do.
Have you ever read The Demon? I want to read it.
No, I want to.
I need to read it. I don't know anything about it.
Little Fantastic Four stuff. You can totally see what he was trying to do here.
That looks like an old Where Monsters Dwell monster.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really cool looking. I love the big head and the little feet.
I actually like that drawing.
Yeah, I like that. And the Fantastic Four stuff too, man. It's a really good callback to like just old era,
Yeah.
comics. I love that. He was a student of it all. You could tell, and it's really cool because you can. There's another book with earlier drawings of his that I want to get. There's one like when he was like I think 11 or 12 drawing Batman stuff. It's really cool. And then right in here is some romance, heartthrobs stuff.
I'm interested to see was this. It's a rough or rejected cover.
Yeah.
I just didn't think they were publishing books like that. This was like from the mid 2000s.
Yeah.
It's interesting.
And then
It's a very 40s through 60s thing.
Yeah.
Romance books.
and I get why people it's like you either like them or you don't. I get it.
What's that?
Just Bruce Timm, period. Because he has such a unique style and it's his own thing. And it's kind of like you said, bubbly. Bubbly. It's kind of innocent.
No, the one thing I saw when I meant bubbly was very bulbous. A lot of his stuff's angular and super. It's not that it's cartoony because you know me, I love cartoony shit. It's just, I don't know. It's the way he does it that doesn't quite hit me. But
and then the rest of
we
the
all
book
see shit differently.
Yeah, everybody has an opinion that's different on everything. That's what's cool about comics. So there's different routes you can go.
Oh yeah.
To making them and everything else. So the rest of the book I wanted to focus on this gallery because I love his paintings. If I had the money, I would probably commission him to paint something for me, or I'd just buy one off of him.
She's like, yeah, whatever.
I think she's just waiting.
Oh, she's waiting.
Yeah. I love this. Look at that.
We were talking earlier, and I have to say it again. I really see Eric Powell in that.
Mm-hmm.
Goon.
Yeah.
I mean, especially in this guy.
Yeah.
I like Eric Powell a lot.
Yeah.
And I think Eric Powell pulled from this guy, probably. I could be wrong, but a lot of it has that feel to it.
But you can tell he's a big Frazetta fan just by the subject matter here.
Yeah, that could be.
That could be a Frazetta type deal if Frazetta had done one,
It's like a John Carter of Mars.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, man. I love it. I love his paintings.
I think it's funny how he strategically placed that arm over those
tits,
those breasts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like censored for us on YouTube.
He has stuff that's like he'll show nipples and stuff, but I love that. I love that. It's just so cool. Yeah, what year was that? I can't.
01.
01, yeah.
It's been a while now.
Yeah. Look at
Isn't
that.
that weird?
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. You got that kind of noir look there.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's, I love the way he colored Hulk. It's a little shiny, I guess, a little too shiny probably, but I love it. I love that he gives Hulk that square head. Super stylized.
Yeah.
Same over here on the right. I love that. The paintings are they just pop, man. He knows how to use colors.
I like this one.
Yeah. So good. I love I love the faces, and then like over here, you're looking at this Wonder Woman, and I just love the line weights, just big wispy line weights.
Like what I was saying earlier, I think more than how the actual drawing looks, I like the craftsmanship of the line itself. Like I really like his technique, so to speak.
Yeah. Little poison ivy down there at the bottom.
Catwoman a lot.
Catwoman, yeah, going with the classic 66, Batman 66 look there.
Yeah, I had a mad crush on her as a
Oh,
youngster.
yeah, we all did, man. And then we all know what he was trying to do there. Definitely a Kirby hand.
Proposition to proposal for a book cover, I guess.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah, I think that's the one I was looking at earlier that I really like.
I love that. And once again, I just can't get over the...
I'm weird, dude. Like, I don't know. Here he's straight up, doing the Kirby rendering, but it works here for me for some reason. I don't know if it's the overall pose of the character, but I don't know.
What I love...
As much as I love Kirby, I would never set out to try to render like him. But you know another artist that does it? Well, actually, there's several artists.
There's been a few, because...
I was just going to say, I don't know. I guess it depends on who's doing it and how they're using it,
I don't know if you remember those Superpowers comics from the 80s. They were toy tie-ins. I have all 5 of them. I got them last year at Bedrock. But Jack Kirby did all the covers to those comics.
You showed them to me, yeah.
Inside, it looks like he drew it. He didn't draw it. It's somebody else that just emulated them.
Oh, man, but that looks so good, though.
It looked good. It looked like Jack Kirby art. It was
great.
And I forgot the artist's name.
Either it bothers me or it doesn't. I don't know.
It's weird.
Yeah.
But I just loved it. One thing I was going to mention is with his art, which I need to get better at myself, is you always see the range of motion with his work. It's like you can see the body movement perfectly.
A lot of movement, yeah.
He's really good at that.
I will say that. It's very fluid.
It's very fluid. You can see the range of motion that he's going for. Like, you know what the demon's doing right here. He's swiping and he's lunging forward. I love it. He can do over-the-top cartoony stuff, and then he can get it a little...
Very cursive-y.
Yeah. Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Bruce Timm, classic, definitely one of my biggest influences. He's up there for me.
Oh, I like that. That's cool.
I like this one a lot too.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, Bruce Timm, it's Modern Masters Volume 3. This isn't my book. This is my brother's book.
Yeah.
And I've had it for way too long. I need to give it back to him. But if you're a Bruce Timm fan, I recommend getting it. There's other art books of his as well.
I think there's one that came out recently, if I'm not mistaken. I forget the name of it. It has the Batman animated head on the front really big. I forget the name of it. I think it just came out.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's also a book of just nothing but his paintings as well.
Yeah.
So that's a little glimpse at one of my favorites, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up, and just commenting below. Let us know what you thought on it.
Yeah. Subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.
Cool. Later.